I was thinking about something. For some reason, the name Balthazar came up, and I went, well, that sounds like a really good idea. Imagine taking a belt out and just Balthazar. What it is, they keep talking about the czar of this and the czar of that and all that kind of stuff, and it's just like, oh, golly. Leopard skin man evidently must be back. Shit. I'll tell you what. Maybe I should just get on a tutu and dance whenever he comes out. I just think about the stuff, and but see, he knows that because of the crap that he does, that somebody will sit there and side with him over me. In fact, what pisses me off is I think that who took me to the place already knew that he was being a pain in the ass, and that's where, I mean, I tell you what, it's kind of like arsenic in a glass or something. That basically it's kind of like snuck in there. That like like knowing that what would happen was the night that poison was put in the drink was I enjoy drinking daiquiris. I don't drink daiquiris anymore, but what I'm getting at is, so that's the reason why they just went ahead and acted stupid and didn't disclose to me that there was poison in the drink. But that also gets up with the fact that I just people put themselves at risk when they go to a restaurant or to a bar and they have anything to drink wherever they go. And the reason why, what it is bartenders are I didn't know about it, but basically they have two sets of glasses and stuff. And if they like the way some sort of eye candy looks, that deals with the psychopathy of it all. But anyhow, they'll sit there and put some sort of drug into a drink, and next thing you, I mean, I know men as well as women who have been drugged and knocked out. I mean, there's something wrong with that picture. There's something wrong with a picture that somebody feels that somebody's such a predator, a sexual predator, that they have access to different drugs and use them in ways that the drugs were not intended to be used. I'll just say that much. In fact, I think that some of the ones who had tried to get into politics for the right reasons, I was told there's some kind of voodoo drug that they end up giving them, and that basically then they end up taking photos of them having sex with who they shouldn't be having sex with. I'll just say that much, and that basically blackmails them into doing whatever somebody at the top of the food chain or totem pole wants them to do. I mean, it's sick. That's just gross. But I mean, when I look at stuff, it's like me being a medical doctor. I don't think it was basically God's plan for me to be a medical doctor. I don't think it was in God's plan for me to go anywhere in politics. I don't think it was God's plan for me to. But basically, I think that. I think that God has been in control all along, but God has also allowed me to see some of the shit that goes out in real life to realize that there are just some things out there that are just nothing like me at all. And I mean that. I mean, I'm just saying like that song, Bad to the Bone. Just like the movie Bad Seed. I was looking at what somebody had done, and it just kind of like made me cringe. It was a some sort of statue that basically showed I think it was Akhenaten, whatever, holding basically something that looked the equivalent of the Ten Commandments, and it's like, oh shit. But basically, and that goes back to in the Bible. It was Michael who disputed the dead body of Moses. I mean, think about that. But also, it's just like, why are people insisting on the Ten Commandments? Thou shalt not steal. Well, I'm not. I mean, it's just like, according to them, I'm stealing right now because I'm using a language that I didn't invent. I mean, and that's where I'm like, be careful what you're willing to put in stone, if that makes sense. Like, honor your mother and father. I mean, that's kind of like, once again, one size doesn't fit all. Why should somebody sit there and honor a mother or father, especially like if their father being meaning like a man on earth ended up raping them. And the reason why I ended up bringing up the father is that basically, I mean, just all the stuff that they do, it just seems like so much of the evil that's perpetuated is being done with the just taking stuff out of context. I mean, I just look at this stuff and it's just like, what's really sick is I think that they know about the what is it called, the I think that they are fully aware of things like projection, that they project what they're like onto other people. Like sitting there and pointing the finger at people who are not wicked and basically calling them the wicked one. But I think it also deals with the Department of Education as far as psychology goes. I think that they knew, and I don't mean have sex with. I think that they've known about how. I mean, when I talk about them being masturbators, what I'm saying is that they know exactly how to lure people in, how to con people, and that's part of the reason why they psychopathically smirk at people. It was like, oh man, how easy was that to catch? And that's where it's like, just pretend like they're the Black Plague, and no, and don't want to have anything to do with them. Minimize contact with the Black Plague, the bubonic plague. I mean, there were some really sick nursery rhymes that were written for children to like ring around the roses and stuff. I mean, just looking back at why certain nursery rhymes were written, it's just like, oh, that's just like,